All right, back to talking about Sylvester McCoy, Doctor Who, Paradise Towers. Okay, so Sylvester McCoy was the last of the classic doctors on Doctor Who. There, I saw an interview with Christopher Eccleston where someone, I think someone was asking him who his favorite classic doctor was, and he gave a weird response. He said, "What does it mean, classic? Who's really a classic doctor?" But I think it should be obvious the classic doctors are the ones that were on Doctor Who before it was taken off the air. Those are the classic doctors. So all fans should know that's, of course, classic. That means the ones that were on before, at the time when it was first on until the time when it was taken off the air. Those are the classic ones because it was off the air for a very long time. Then there's that one in the middle though, Paul McGann. Is he a classic doctor? Not really. He was in the movie, Doctor Who movie, but he wasn't really, because that was like after the show had already been off the air, so he's like in the middle. Just not really a classic doctor, is he? No. So Sylvester McCoy was the last of the classic doctors on Doctor Who, because he was the last one to be on the series when it was taken off the air. Sylvester McCoy wanted to do a fourth season, so he did 3 seasons, like a lot of them do nowadays. Did they just do 3 seasons and then that's it? Gotta do something else. But Sylvester McCoy, like, I think he didn't want to do a 4th season, but then someone with the production was talking him into doing a 4th season. I'm not sure who that was. If it was Andrew Cartmel, it maybe probably John Nathan Turner, the producer. But then it was decided that the show would not return. So very frustrating, I'm sure, for Sylvester McCoy, because he was thinking, well, no, I want to do something else. And then they talked him into it. So he was like, okay. So then he was looking forward to doing a 4th season of Doctor Who. But then they said, no, actually, we're gonna not bring the show back. So he was probably very irritated, Sylvester McCoy. So Doctor Who, the show was canceled due to low ratings. Unfortunately. So that was, I'm sure, very upsetting for a lot of fans at the time. A lot of fans were criticizing the show, but a lot of fans were probably very upset then when the show was canceled. They tried canceling it during Colin Baker's time too, but then they brought it back. So it was sad that the show was canceled at the end of Sylvester McCoy's time on Doctor Who. But one way of looking at it is, well, it. I think I even heard in an interview that the show needed to rest, needed to have some time off to rest. So that's one perspective, is when you lose something for a time, and then when you're able to bring it back, you have the opportunity to make it better than it was before. So I think that's what they were implying. And I guess that's right. Not that it was terrible before. It wasn't terrible before. It was nice for what it was. But I think they probably, well, technology got better, of course, and I think they probably, at least that's what it looks like, they probably got more money and more time to uh, produce the series of Doctor Who. So it certainly appears that the quality improved, but probably because they put more effort into the production and they were able to spend more money on it. So special effects improved. But Sylvester McCoy actually returned briefly for the Doctor Who movie after the show was canceled, and then after Doctor Who was canceled, and then they reintroduced Doctor Who to the public with a Doctor Who the movie. But Sylvester McCoy, he met a violent end at the very beginning of Doctor Who the movie, before he before he regenerated into Paul McGann. I don't have the movie of Paul McGann, where the Doctor Who the movie. I don't have that, unfortunately. So it would be nice to talk about that. I don't have. I don't have it. I haven't seen it in a while, so I can't really say too much about it. I tried looking for it on Amazon. It's either not available or it's too expensive. But I liked Paul McGann. He's a good actor. Uh, I didn't realize until recently that he was in uh, Alien 3. He was really good in Alien 3, but like in one of the versions, his part was cut down a lot, though, unfortunately. But Paul McGann, he was really good in that movie, in the scenes he was in. Uh, and it was nice, actually. They brought him back for a little bit in the new series too, just in the special features. Anyway, I want to show my Sylvester McCoy collection. All right, so this is the one I'm talking. This is the one I'm going to be discussing in these videos mainly. Is on here, which I showed. Show it again. Sylvester McCoy Complete Season 1. So this is a Blu-ray collection. It's got 8 discs on it. And on it has the stories. So this is the first season of Sylvester McCoy. So his very first story was Time in the Ronnie, and then Paradise Towers. That's the one I'm going to be talking about. And then Delta and the Bannermen and Dragonfire. So this has brand new special features. And then the special features previously released. So this is with Sylvester McCoy, Bonnie Langford, and Sophie Aldred. And then I also have this Blu-ray collection of Sylvester McCoy. So this is complete season 3. This is his last season in this Blu-ray collection. The entire thrilling season, all 14 episodes newly restored for Blu-ray and packed with hours of bonus material. Brand new special features including. a bunch of stuff. So this has Battlefield, Ghostlight, The Curse of Fenric, and Survival. Survival was the last one on the old series, on the classic series of Doctor Who. Here's a nice scene on the back. I think that was from Survival. Had the Master in it? Yeah, I think so. So this is just with Sophie Aldred as Ace. Ace, who liked to blow things up with her. I think she called it Nitro 9. She was an explosives enthusiast. Ace was. Very different from Bonnie Langford's Mel character. And also, the funny thing with the Ace character was she liked calling the Doctor Professor. So that was funny because I don't think there was ever any other companions who called the Doctor anything but the Doctor. Except for his granddaughter, who called him grandfather. So that's interesting to note. So then also I have a couple other things to show here for Sylvester McCoy. So a couple of DVDs. Ooh, that's got some dust on it. So these DVDs are actually these stories were actually on the Blu-ray collections. But I want to get the Blu-ray collections because it was a good deal. You get a lot of special features on those Blu-ray collections for Doctor Who. So here's The Curse of Fenric, which was already on one of the Blu-ray collections. So there's a DVD for it. So that was Sophie Aldred as Ace in the middle there. This is actually, I've seen this one, Curse of Fenric, The Curse of Fenric. I've seen this many times. This is the most watched Sylvester McCoy Doctor Who for me, because I've had it the longest. Very long time. Many years. And then there's this one, Time in the Ronnie, which is also on this is the DVD for it, but I also have it on Blu-ray in the Blu-ray collection that I already showed. So this is Time in the Ronnie. So I think the Ronnie's first appearance was with Colin Baker. So this is the Ronnie's second appearance. So this is Kate O'Mara on the back. Yeah, Kate O'Mara. So that's my Sylvester McCoy collection currently.